Being named #1 for business was a huge win for our team, for our state, the businesses in our state, our members. That's the vision. That's why we're here. It's what we're built for. Our goal was to retain 90% of the 2021 membership revenue, and we did that. We set stretch goals for our member sales. We continue to elevate our presence in Charlotte. I've kept a consistent cadence of meetings in the region and see tremendous opportunity as we begin to engage the rest of our leadership there in 2023 and beyond.
We found two challenges this year related to new member sales. The first is just having a fully staffed team and identifying and keeping the right salespeople. And then the second is the increasing length of time it takes prospective members to decide about joining and then ultimately pay. But we've been able to have success despite those challenges through just putting in the work, staying true to our process, and increasing collaboration across different teams throughout the chamber.
This year, the many economic development announcements have provided some great opportunities for the NC Chamber.
We know that increased member engagement equals increased retention. This year, using Joey Coleman's book, Never Lose a Customer Again, cross-functional groups explored the first 100 days and onboarding for new members. Data, what do we measure? Why does an organization join the NC Chamber? And personalized member engagement opportunities. One outcome that I'm very excited about with our new CRM member engagement scores. These will inform us on how engaged a member is. Our member retention rate is trending around 92%, similar to past years. We have 66 new members to date and commitments from 9 additional organizations. Our goal is to finish the year strong and build momentum for 2023.
This year we've been focused on turning the organization external. What does that mean? That means that we're out around the state, listening to our members, listening to businesses about what their priorities are, and then coming back and making them your priorities, the priorities of this organization.
We restructured our comm shop to tell our story and yours more effectively and more efficiently. This has provided the opportunity to showcase more members, and the metrics have validated our shift with increased engagement.
We've been focusing on hyper-localizing our media pitches, and we've seen some great results from that, especially from NC Chamber campaigns like The Coolest Thing Made in NC. We've also been shifting a lot to doing some of the content creation ourselves for these media outlets, which has really helped us foster new relationships with reporters and also build on existing ones.
So one of the things that we really wanted to do this year was to turn the chamber outward so that not just our usual stakeholders were hearing more about the chamber, but everyone across North Carolina was learning more about who we are and what we do. And one of the ways that we decided to do that this year is to really lean into the power of advertising.
As the communications team looks to grow next year, we're looking into the opportunity to offer creative services to aligned organizations.
Naming Meredith Archie as the president of the NC Chamber Foundation has been a key win for our brand and a key win for you, our members.
2022 is an exciting year for the North Carolina Chamber Foundation. We launched the Institute for Workforce Competitiveness and developed even deeper partnerships between the business community and our education and workforce partners. Looking ahead, I'm excited to continue to grow our talent pipeline management program and drive solutions across the state. We're also going to launch our Institute for Infrastructure Competitiveness, and I look forward to even more growth for the foundation in the year ahead.
A key part of this year's objective was to make sure the organization that serves you was fit for purpose. One of the underlying principles there was to make sure that we had a database, a CRM, that was learning, that was gathering the right information so that we could serve you better. We did that. We have a new CRM, first one in over 12 years.
Measurement has been the focus of our year from an operational standpoint. The launch of our new data platform gives us the opportunity to measure member and prospect engagement as well as improve financial reporting. The increased efficiencies of the new system allows our team to focus their time on the customer and ensure they are engaged in getting the full value of their membership instead of spending time on administrative tasks as we were before.
This is all on top of continuing the work that is our core business. Advocacy continues to be the core of what we do at the NC Chamber.
Lobbying centers around relationships with legislators and their staff, government agencies, and other lobbyists. And one of the ways we maintain our relationships with legislators is by going to their districts when they are out of session. This year, we traversed the state and visited 21 districts and met members on their own turf just to get to know each other better.
This year, we were able to secure over $600 million by year 3 of additional funding that would go to transportation needs in our state. That's roads, bridges, airports, ports, and rail. And this investment year over year will mean generational investment in our transportation infrastructure.
The most common and effective way we defeat legislation is behind closed doors. But when the situation requires us to publicly stand up and oppose moving legislation, we will do that, especially on those issues where our members should not be the face.
When folks don't get the result they want, or they don't think that the outcome is the right one in the legislative process, they have a tendency to go to court. That's exactly why the Chamber Legal Institute exists. We have a strong government affairs presence from the Chamber in the legislative branch, but we also wanted to have a strong presence in the judicial branch. And this year, we've not only done that at the state level, we've also done it at the national level, being involved in a case that went all the way to the United States Supreme Court. A case that's really going to set parameters for just how far one state can go to regulate activity in another state. It's exciting work, and we're honored to be engaged in it on behalf of our members.
Accountability is a critical part of advocacy.
We invested over $1.8 million in legislative races this year, with 18 of 21 chamber-supported candidates achieving victory. Additionally, we sent over $79,000 in PAC contributions to both Republican and Democratic legislators who have been champions for the business community.
Our best-in-class events are a key to advancing the agenda.
This year, we hosted 61 events, serving 5,602 attendees.
People have been really excited to return to in-person events.
We had a 99% average overall event satisfaction rate.
We exceeded the sponsorship sales goal by over $150,000. We had a goal of a little over $1 million, and we came in right at about almost $1.2 million.
This year, the events team at the NC Chamber set a goal to improve the diversity of our event speakers. Our goal for racial diversity was 30%, and I'm pleased to say we exceeded that goal with 34% of our speakers being racially diverse. In addition, we set a goal of 45% gender diversity for our speakers, which we exceeded with 52% of our speakers being female or gender diverse. We also launched NC Chamber Event Services this year, which provides event planning services to corporate, nonprofit, and state and local organizations across North Carolina. Since our launch, we have provided event services for 6 organizations.
People have remained our priority.
The Chamber team is working purposely, diligently, and cohesively to ensure that North Carolina remains the #1 place to do business.
We are proud to serve our members.
I've really enjoyed my time here at the Chamber so far. One of my favorite things about working here is getting to interact with a variety of people representing our state's diverse workforce.
Community spirit, diversity, equity, and inclusion, future-focused, data-driven, courageous, transparent communication, and accountability. For anyone, these are just words, but here at the Chamber, they are a daily reminder of our vision, mission, and principles.
It is the enthusiasm and commitment to making North Carolina the best state to live and work that makes the NC Chamber a wonderful team to be part of.
Everything that we do is connected, from our connections we have as a team to the touch points our teams have with our members and the relationships we build with them. It's all part of the big picture.
Being named #1 for business did not happen by accident. Now let's make it a repeat.